Good day, everybody. Happy Tuesday, those of you that are getting this Tuesday. So I've done it again. I don't say good morning or good afternoon because people are seeing this at different times. So instead I'm going with different days, and that's going to not work as well. So I'm an idiot. But you knew that. So today we're going to officially start the review. We've got exams brewing. Now I'll tell you what I know about them, and any more information that we get along the way, I'll make sure that I pass it on. But honestly, there isn't much. Nobody is talking about schools opening up again, so we have no idea as an institution whether we're going to be able to give you a paper exam or an online exam. Now I know most of you are thinking, online exam, online exam, online exam. I'm not sure that that's going to be a net benefit for you. You're getting dangerously close to grade 12 now, and every exam you have is more practice towards the future. Every online exam you have, hopefully, is not. I would hate to see online exams become the norm because it's not a great way of assessing you. It really, really isn't. It feels like a bit of a cop-out. My personal guess is that I don't think schools are going to open up before September. But we don't know. That's just a guess. If that's true, it will be an online exam. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make sure that the review process covers us both ways. We've got time, and I'm going to make sure that we cover every single point so that everybody is confident enough that you're going to go into that exam, whether you walk into a room or whether you go into the app, and you're going to be ready for it. I'm going to write a review book. And then closer towards the end, I'm going to make sure that everybody has it. I'm going to give you time in class to go through it so that you can ask me questions. We'll do a live chat on that. But at the moment, I'm going to pick the key points and we're going to do a review lesson for each one of them. Now this week, we'll edge into it slowly. We'll do a couple of easy lessons to get us into the mood, into the spirit of things. And slowly we'll head towards next week doing all the grammar points and working through those. Now, the good news is, or bad news, depending on your perspective, I told one class and they went, oh no, so maybe bad news. I didn't write this exam. I've had no input for this exam whatsoever. It was written by our head of English, so it's written by our English department based on her assessment of where you should be in the book. Whether that's good or bad, we'll see. I don't know. From the point of view of doing a fair exam, I would say it's probably a good thing, because what's the point of me writing an exam and assessing you if I can easily give you all the answers and make sure that I'm writing something you know all the answers to? So it's not very fair. Now I always try to make it fair as much as I can, but nobody's 100% fair. So maybe this way is better. Either way, it's what's going to happen. So I have been given the exams for the most part, so I do know what's in them. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's something that most of you are going to get a great score on. Having said that, you will need to review. We're going to need to review, and you're going to need to do your own home review as well, just to make sure that this goes as well as it can. I want you all to get great scores. I'm going to make sure the review book goes to the other grade 11 classes too, so you all get a fair shot at this. So everyone's going to get a nice equal chance. But we're going to go through this in class. I'm going to cover every single point. Now, the only thing I'm not happy about from the exam is the general knowledge section. I don't really believe in that. I don't believe in learning rote, but it's in there and it's part of the exam process now, which means that we might have to go over some of the comprehension exercises again so that we remember some of the key points, so you've got a better chance of getting them in the exam. I'm not going to tell you what the answers are or what the questions are, but I will go over those comprehension exercises in class with you simply by repeating the lesson. Simple as that. So it's not going to be the most fun in the world. We're going to have to repeat quite a lot of material we've gone over, but if you go through it with me and you do the work, you're going to be able to go into that exam confident and ready to pass. And not just pass, get a great score. I don't want 50%, I want 100% from everybody. And I think you can do it. So, we're going to start that today. We're going to go into it easily. I'm going to try and move things in so that it's not too much of a shock to the system. I know it's a bit of a shock to the system because we've been locked down effectively through the entire year. We've lost grade 11. Now I've done my best online for you. I've worked hard, you guys have worked hard, and you've done really well. Most of you are getting fantastic scores. I'm proud of what you've done so far, and so should you be. But it's not perfect, and we all know that. It's not ideal. And I do feel like you guys have been cheated out of a whole year of your education. especially socially. I know a few of you are having problems, and there's no shame in that. I know a few of you are struggling with the whole being locked down thing. I am as well. We all are. Nobody in the world is happy with this. I feel like it's globally it's been horribly mismanaged, and I know a lot of you aren't dealing with it the best way possible, and nobody expects any more of you than you can do. Okay? I know you're all trying your best, and that's all I can ask from you. That's all anyone can expect. But I do think that everybody in this class has a fantastic opportunity to get a great score in English. Okay? So I'm going to do my best to make sure that English is one less thing for you to worry about when those exams start. I want you to be able to walk into there knowing that you're okay in that one at least, so you can worry about the other exams. Things are definitely getting back to normal. When a broken down motorcycle is pulling along a cart full of metal rods, you know that things are pretty much normal again. So we're going to begin today, so follow along with the exercises. A lot of stuff is going to be repeated. I'm going to try and make it as fun as possible, but no promises. I know you're going to do your best. So, to begin our review, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a review sheet. We're going to start on the grammar, because the grammar is the least popular thing. We all hate grammar. Everybody hates grammar, but it's a necessary evil. So what I've done is I've put you together a grammar review sheet. Now today, all I need you to do is go to Google Classroom, and you'll see that there's a complete grammar sheet in a .doc format download. Download it and work through it. All of the points you're going to need are there, so I want you to go through the exercises, and all of these are exercises we've done before. They're either review sheets, or they're homeworks, or they're assignments that we have covered in class. There is nothing in the exam that's new, and there's nothing in the exam that you can't do. Okay, I've been through it. I'm confident that every one of you is going to get a great score. So go through the grammar review. That's what we're going to do for the next couple of days. Now tomorrow I'm going to start picking out the key points, and we're going to start doing review on them. But first, what I need you to do is go through, do all the review sheets, and then I've left you a question where you can start asking me questions so that I know what we need to focus on. But first I need you to go through it and highlight your strengths and weaknesses. Chances are most of you are going to go through this and find that you're absolutely fine, and that there's nothing that you have a serious problem with. Now, like all exams, there's going to be 4 key points. There's going to be the grammar, which I don't think is that challenging in this exam. I think we're all going to be fine. There's vocabulary. Now, vocabulary is going to be much more difficult to go through, because it's not like I can download a YouTube video or make a YouTube video that covers all of the vocab. So we're going to have to come up with some sort of exercise for that, which I'll do. The general knowledge is going to be stuff that we've covered through the book. Some of the comprehensions we've done, some of them we skipped because I didn't think they were worthwhile, or I've substituted something better. So we are going to have to go back, and we're going to have to cover all of those. Where we can, we'll simply repeat the lessons. Where we can't, we'll do the exercise so that it's fresh in your mind. So we have got a couple of comprehension exercises to go over, but that's okay, because they'll also be useful review. But if we go over them and if we're copying them, I really do need you to make careful notes and pay attention to all of the answers, because they will likely come up in the test. We've also got a piece of writing. I can't tell you what that is, but I'll give you some hints, and we'll give you some practice as we get close to the exam. And that's pretty much it. So we've got all the normal things that we have. It's all there: vocab, grammar, writing, and reading. All there, and we're going to practice all of those things. But today I've given you a sheet that just focuses on the grammar, so read through it. All of the key points are laid out for you. It's mostly just going to be a very simple review, because we've done these to death. Go through it, work through, and then go to the question on Google Classroom and tell me after going through it what you're weakest at and what you want me to focus on over the coming weeks, and I'll start putting together those lessons and making sure that all the things that you're not sure of, we go over again. Okay, now as we get more into this, we're going to go over everything anyway. I'm going to go over all the key grammar points again. We're going to repeat the lessons where possible, come up with new YouTube videos. We're going to come up with new ways to do this. But this is the beginning. I know it's not fun. I know it's not terribly good, but work on your own through the attachment sheet. I think it's the easiest way to get into this. Okay, guys? Thanks very much. Enjoy.